Good morning, everyone. Hope you are doing great. Today, let's again analyze the market. If you remember yesterday, I told you that the market probably is gonna go up because of the reasons I already told you, but seems like we've got the levels where most probably the market should be reversing. Why is that? Because if you remember the trend lines, it clearly says that we are in a downtrend. Not only the trend lines, but also the break of structure, the change of character, everything, you name it, is already there. We've got this nice demand zone which is pushing it up, but this zone can push it up here. Maybe it can go all the way up here, but for now I don't see any reason why it should go up. We have on the forexfactory.com the preliminary GDP waiting to be released within 6 hours or something like that, and unemployment claims. Just consider the fact that if these two or one of these two is a bit of red, then we are definitely gonna push down the market, right? The preliminary GDP is a good one, I would say. The reason is the following, because if we are just considering the fact that the last few news have been extraordinarily bad, then I guess this one should be bad as well, because we are in the same month yet, so the news should be bad. At least that's what I'm expecting, and at least that's what is the most probably thing to do, and we can get a bit of spikes, try to get some movement up and down to get as many stops as possible out of the market, and from there just keep moving forward to the downside. That said, just remember that we've got here some stop huntings. Maybe we can go here as well, 114 maximum, because here we have a nice fair value gap as well, which most probably can be a point of interest where we can see a shift in character, basically a change of character here, maybe here as well, because in the 1 hour chart you can see that we are having a bit of trouble going up because we've got these stops, and because of the reversed logic of the demand supply zone, right? So we've got the demand zone here that should be keeping it, but for some reason isn't keeping it. Therefore, this should act as a resistance to go down. Also, let me talk about the total 3, which is basically pretty much moving like Bitcoin. And if Bitcoin continues going down, then the total 3, it's gonna go down as well, because we have a nice supply zone here. The total 3, if you don't know, it's basically all the crypto market excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, meaning that this can go pretty down. At least that's what I see. At least is what you can expect once we break these two levels, I guess, because if we are just doing something like this, I guess, then it makes perfect sense that this trend has already been broken, from the support becoming a resistance, and from here to continue going down. And as soon as we break this one as well, from here we can have a pretty decent fall to 970 billion market cap, which can, I think, still make altcoins go down a bit, then after start the alt season. But we have the second option as well, where we can just break above this level and start moving all the way up. What's gonna happen? No one knows, but at least this is what I'm thinking. This is what the technical charts is showing us. So consider subscribing if you like this kind of content, because I'm doing it regularly on a daily basis, and I would appreciate you basically watching my videos. Thanks a lot. See you soon. Bye.